Alright, hey Libra. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also hit the post notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload future videos. I'm going to keep the introduction short and sweet so we can get right into this video. Alright, Libra. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, I just said that. And, just know that it's not going to resonate with everyone because it is just a general reading. So please just take what resonates with you and leave what don't. So let's get right into this and see what is coming towards you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is coming towards Libra? What is the energy that is surrounding Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What can they expect? What can they look out for? All right, we have trust your path, Libra. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? All right, two more cards for Libra. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. All right, one more card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Okay, Libra. On the back of the deck, you have inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So, Libra, I definitely see here, you guys could be going through like sort of maybe like a period where things are starting to seem dark, where you're starting to kind of question where you are, where you're going, like what is meant, like what is my life, like what is my purpose, why am I here, like why do I, and it may seem dark right now, it may seem scary. You guys kind of know where you want to go, you may know where you want to, you may know where you want to go, you may know where you're headed, but it's like right now it just seems dark, it seems scary, you don't really see the way, or it just looks scary around you. Like what you have to go through seems like, it seems scary to you. It seems terrifying. You're kind of like, why would I want to go through that? Like, you get what I'm saying? So this trust your path card, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? A lot of you guys, I feel like you guys want to do something, but you could be afraid. You could be afraid to do something. So it's just like, but there's a need for you to understand. In this initiation card, I'm actually going to read this from the book because I feel like, I don't know, every time I pull that card, even though I know what it means, I have to go read it from the book because I can't, like the way the book explains it is like so good. I don't know. So I'm going to read it from the book, you guys. It says, some of the most sacred initiation chambers and temples look scary from the outside, but are breathtakingly beautiful on the inside. This represents a journey that the soul pilgrim is required to take to reach somewhere sacred, but only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you are right now. You are being tested, initiated because you are headed somewhere sacred. Initiations require that we cross the threshold from one world or state of being to the next. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, of security, of depth, of meaning. Initiations, like rites of passage, mark the shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it is through the seeming hardship that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into into more of who we are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin the journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before. If you are in the middle of an initiation right now, you will get through it. And one day soon, you will bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you open. You are going somewhere sacred. It will be worth it, and you are closer than you think. Every time I read that last part, I get chills. Like, I love reading this card from the book. But definitely, Libra, I feel like some of you guys are in a place right now where it just seems dark. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's happening. There is something that you're wanting to do, but maybe you feel like you won't be supported, or maybe you just feel like you don't have what it takes. But I feel like Pillar of the Light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. This card really just talks about, stop thinking that God or your spirit guides or your ancestors are outside of you. Like, that you can't do anything without God, or you can't do anything without, your spirit team. This card basically just says that, you are the oracle. If it wasn't for you, they literally, the spirit, God and your spirit team could not get messages. They cannot get messages across. So just as much as you need them, they need you. So this card is basically like your vibration is rising. Some of you guys are wanting to do something differently, where you are wanting to kind of step out of your comfort zone and maybe start to follow another path, but it's the path that's meant for you. This is a part of your journey. You were supposed to get to this point in your life and kind of like, start something different or start something new. But I feel like it's like you are at this point of like crossing the threshold. You know, you're at this point of like the initiation where it seems dark outside, and it's kind of like, you know, it's scary to you because maybe you have to leave behind an old version of yourself, a part of you, or a part of, you know, what you were taught in a way that you believe, or the way that you you know, the way that you were acting, and just an old version of yourself. Now you have to leave that behind and become something brand new, and it's a little bit scary to you. But I definitely feel like, you know, this is your spirit team letting you know that your vibration is rising. You are becoming something new, someone new. You are ready to start walking on your path. You are ready to get on your path. So if you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? All right, let's see. Can we have 3 cards for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I have 3 cards for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And on the back of the deck, the card is Inner Temple, Devotion, Tune into the portal of your heart. So for some of you guys, I feel like for those Libras who watch this, who don't know yet exactly what it is that they want to do with their life, they haven't figured out their purpose, I want you to like really sit with yourself and ask yourself, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Like anything in the world. It don't like it can be like crazy, like outside of the box. But if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And if you can't figure out what it is that you would do with your life, if you knew that you was going to be supported, Libra, then take some time to tune into your heart. Go into meditation, go into contemplation, just still yourself for a second to see what drives you, what kind of fills you up. So tune into your heart and see exactly what it is that you want to do with your life. You know, ask your higher self. Your higher self already knows what your purpose is and why you were put here, your mission, what it is that you need to be doing in order for you to be the oracle, in order for you to channel these messages, okay, in order for you to get through this darkness and get to where it is that you're trying to go. So, and it's so crazy because if you see like how beautiful this card is right here, so that's what it seems like you guys are going through. You guys are like going through this darkness, and this is where you're going to end up. You're going to end up being the oracle, being able to channel messages. And it's not always about like channeling messages as far as like reading tarot cards or like, you know, making YouTube videos. A lot of people, you know, you can write books, movies, whatever it is, but it's like getting a message across. And then this card came out while I was shuffling. It says Saint Germain, I believe Germain, karma, releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So some of you guys, you need to release someone or something that is in your life, Libra. A lot of you guys are staying in a karmic situation when that karmic situation is over. It's time for you to move beyond any type of drama, release yourself, and create your own path. Do what's best for yourself. And some of you guys, this is not even going to actually be a person. This is just going to be you holding on to an old version of yourself, an old way of believing, an old way of thinking. It's time for you to release that and create your own path. Make room for good energy. Who you were 2 years ago is not who you are today. So stop holding on to that version of yourself. Allow yourself to grow and evolve and become someone else. Become someone new. You know, some of you guys are holding on to that because you feel like you may lose a lot of people if you kind of take off, you know, that like sheep's clothing that you've been wearing, because that's not who you are anymore, and you feel like you may lose some people that's close to you, some people that's important to you, and that's okay if you do. You know, if you lose people that's close to you, that obviously means that they weren't you know, whatever their purpose is in your journey, it's over now, you know. So allow people to fall away from you and make room for good people to come in, you know. Clear the energy around you, make room for the people who are there, make room for the people who have your best interests at heart and who are going to be there with you for the rest of your journey. And then we have the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Yeah, so a lot of you Libra, if you are going through something right now where if you like, you can literally feel yourself starting to lose or leave behind that old version of yourself, know that you know, this is out of your hand, it's out of your control. Whatever is happening to you, it is happening to you because it is, you know, it's time. It's like this is a part of your plan. This was a part of your soul contract to have this happen to you at this exact time. All right, but happiness is your purpose. You deserve to be happy. So release yourself from anyone or anything that does not allow you to feel pure and genuine happiness. And then we have Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. So some of you, Libra, you need to forgive your father. Learn to forgive your father. but you're on the right path. But you need to not even only forgive your father, but forgive people in your life that cause you pain. Forgive people who hurt you. Forgive yourself. Just forgive whatever it is that you need to forgive so that you are able to move forward to a better life, so that you are able to allow your vibration to rise, and for you to become the oracle, for you to be able to fulfill your destiny, fulfill your purpose, and do the things that you were put here to do. A lot of you guys, what you need to release, the karma that you need to release, is just, you need to release the hurt, the pain, the anger, the sadness. You need to forgive. You need to forgive someone. And it does, like I said, it doesn't always have to be your father. It just says that a father healing is possible at this time. So if you have an issue with your father, definitely work on forgiving. You know, understand that your father, or this fatherly figure that was in your life, they had their own issues that they had to deal with. You know, they have their own, they are their own person. They can make whatever choices they want to make for themselves. We can't control anyone else, even if we feel like this person is meant to be in our life. You have to be in our life. You know, you have to, you, like, you're my father, you're supposed to take care of me. Whatever the case is for you, you know, he's his own person. He's grown, you know, he's an adult. It's kind of like, you know, he made that choice, and you have to accept it. You have to accept the fact that he made the choice to not, you know, either one, be in your life, or he made the choice to not give you, you know, his all. Like, he didn't want to be 100% invested in the relationship, you know, the father and daughter relationship, or the father and son relationship. But allow yourself to forgive so you can heal and move forward. All right. Let's pull a few of these tarot cards. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the energy surrounding Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is the energy surrounding Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Alright. What is the energy surrounding Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, and on the back of the deck, we have Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So, I definitely feel like this card is just letting you know that your spirit team wants you to know that they love you unconditionally. I feel like some of you guys, a lot of you guys who are watching this video, I feel like you have been committed to your healing, to releasing and letting go of the past. The people who didn't want to be in your life, the people who didn't deserve to be in your life, who walked away from you, you are allowing yourself to forgive. You are committed. And this is your spirit team letting you know that they've noticed your commitment. They've noticed the healing that's trying to take place. But you must trust your spiritual guidance. When you get to those places where, we got the Six of Cups on the back of the deck. When you get to those places where you start to think about yourself as a kid, you're like, you know, I didn't have my father, or I didn't have that fatherly figure, or my dad was, you know, kind of messed up. He just wasn't, you know, the perfect dad, or he wasn't a good dad. Like, whatever this is for you, or whoever this is, because this doesn't always have to be a father. This could be a mother too, or whoever it is. But, you know, once you start to have those thoughts, just know that you are loved and you are being guided so that you can heal this. We have the Five of Cups on the back of the deck and the Judgment card on the back of the deck. So now, Libra, is it time for you to free yourself. A lot of you are holding on to resentment, you're holding on to hurt, you're holding on to pain that is just no longer serving you, and it's time for you to free yourself. It's time for you to release yourself from the past. Whatever situations that didn't work out, the relationships that didn't work out, the people who didn't want to be in your life, that's okay. You know, even though it hurts, you have to allow yourself the opportunity to move forward. We have the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords in this deck, to me, is always about mental confusion. So a lot of you guys could have really dealt with mental confusion for a while, Libra. Like, you know, why did this person have to do this to me? Why, you know, why do I have to go through this? But some of you guys may not understand what you're going through. So some of you guys, the mental confusion could be coming from, you know, these old emotions or these old situations, you know, coming to the surface. But they're coming to the surface to be dealt with, so that you guys can move forward onto something much, much better. The Five of Wands. So I definitely feel like there's some inner conflict or some conflict going on. Yeah, you guys need to move away from the drama. Move away from anything that is no longer serving you. And guys, I'm a Libra rising, so I don't know if this is resonating with you guys, but it's resonating with me. But yeah, move away from drama. Let go of anybody in your life that cause you drama, that cause you stress, that gives you a headache. Remove yourself. It doesn't matter who they are, you know. And even if it is like your father that you are holding on to some resentment, some hurt, some pain from, allow yourself to leave that behind and make room for someone who is meant to come into your life. For some of you guys, you didn't have a great father, or you didn't have your father at all, and it caused you to like either be I'm trying to find the right way to say this. It either caused you to be a really shitty guy, or it caused you to date and choose really shitty men, like, because of the relationship that you had with your father. And I definitely feel like, that you need to forgive it. You need to let it go. You need to make room for good people to come in your life in order for you to either be the man that you know you can be, or if you're a female, make room for good men to come in your life. You have to heal the relationship with your father. Now, I'm not saying you have to reach out to him and connect with him, because you may not be able to. Your father may have passed away when you were younger, and you may just be holding on to a little bit of hurt and pain and resentment. Like, why did you have to leave? Just like a little bit of that. You need to allow yourself to forgive so that you can move forward and have healthier and stronger relationships with male figures, or if you're a male, you can have better relationships with women. Okay, then we have the King of Pentacles here. This King of Pentacles here is someone who invites you in to have a conversation with you about life. This guy has already figured his life out. He has his wife, he has his kids, he has his business, his family's great, his business is great, his finances are great, and he's calling you in and he's asking you, what do you want to do? If you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? So I definitely feel like, Libras, there's a need for you to really sit with yourself. And as far as your situation, and not even just your financial situation, but every situation in your life, your relationships with people, your relationships with yourself. What do you want for yourself? What is it that you want for yourself? And then anything that is not helping you get to that, move past it. All right. Can I have one card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Can I have one card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Exploring Wildness. Libra, this card, Exploring Wildness, just asks you to let yourself explore different sides of you. Some of you guys are wanting that. Stop keeping yourself kind of like cooped up in this little box because that's what you're used to. Or because you're afraid of what other people may say. Allow yourself to explore your wilder side. Like, and I don't mean like go, do crazy stuff, but I mean like just allow yourself to be free. Yeah, allow yourself to just be free, to just run around and be your true, authentic self and not care what anyone has to say. We don't care what nobody has to say. All right, we have Winter, the sacredness of pausing. On the back of the deck, this card right here really talks about now is the time for you to let go of what is no longer serving you. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, it's time to let it go. Some of you guys are holding on to a lot of hurt, a lot of anger, and a lot of pain, and it's time to release it. It's time to let go of it. Whoever this is that you need to forgive, so that you are able to be yourself. And for some of you guys, it may even just be people like, your classmates when you were younger, maybe, made fun of you or did something to you, and you need to forgive them. And maybe that's why you feel afraid of like being your true self. Or maybe you were in a relationship, or maybe this was really your dad who used to tell you like, when he asked you, what do you want to be for, what do you want to be when you get older? And you say an astronaut, and he's like, oh, you crazy. You can never be an astronaut. Maybe it's something like that you need to heal, that you need to forgive. And then you have ancestors right underneath of that, the love and legacy of our DNA. So now is a time, there is a time right now where you can heal some family trauma by you just forgiving the people from your childhood or the people from your past that hurt you. Doing something different. Allowing yourself to let whatever is no longer serving you go. Let it go. Let it die. It's not serving you. It's only causing you more pain and hurt. All right, with this deck right here, Libra, I'm going to see what's coming your way. What positive things are coming towards Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What positive things are coming towards Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What positive things are coming towards Libra, A journey. So, some of you guys, Libra, this journey card just talks about forward movement. So, some of you guys can expect to travel, to move. This could also be changing jobs. If you guys have been wanting to change jobs, if you've been wanting to change jobs, this journey is a really good card because it also talks about changing jobs. So, that is something that you can look forward to. Libra, but some of you guys, you're just journeying. You're just going somewhere different. You're leaving behind old stuff and something that's no longer serving you. But this journey card really talks about physical moving, like, you know, you leaving and moving to another state or, you know, to another house. All right, can I have one more card, please, for Libra? Deceit. So I feel like with this deceit card, you guys can expect to be freed from any deceitful energy around you. Once you allow yourself to forgive, then you are going to let go of anyone in your life who caused you this energy. And some of you guys, you need to be careful of the people that you are surrounding yourself with, because some of them can be, you know, have this deceitful energy. But I feel like Libra, you already know it. You already feel it. Some of these people watch you like this right here. They watch you, you know, kind of upset that you are, you know, allowing yourself to move on to something different. Just be careful. And then we have the back of the deck. So some of you guys are about to come into some finances, about to come into some money. Could be a promotion. Like I said, it could literally be you getting a better job. Could be you leaving behind the job, changing careers, and getting something much, much better. But definitely expect some money here, Libra. All right, Libra, that is your reading. If this resonates with you, let me know down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to everyone who watched and support, and I hope to see you guys back here in my next video.